Hey guys, I thought I'd do another video tonight. It's 4/20/2020, Monday night. It's about 11:15. So I want to talk about I want to talk about forced speech. A lot of us do get forced speech. I get it a lot. If in some programs they hit you when you're in isolation. My program's just the opposite of that. They'll hit me when I'm around people, because the people, whoever I'm around, will validate their technology and verify their technology and stuff. So that's when I get hit. I don't exactly know how forced speech works. I don't know how they do it exactly. All I know is that they can put thoughts into your head, and they can almost make you word the thoughts. They can almost make you word the thoughts. I don't exactly know how they do that. Personally, I don't know how they do that. But when they do it, they can almost make you word, say out loud the thoughts in your head, depending on how strong they want to do it. I'll give you an example. We used to, I used to get together with my mom and my sister, and we would go out to eat every month, once a month, go out to eat, whatever, try to, get together, and we would go up to the casino, which was 25 minutes away. It was like 30 miles away, 20 miles away, so it would take us 20-30 minutes to get there. And the whole time I was in the vehicle with my sister and my mom, they would hit me really, really bad with forced speech. They would hit me so bad with forced speech that they were almost moving my lips with their thoughts. So I'm sitting here trying to fight it. I'm sitting here trying not to say their thoughts. They would say all kinds of things. And a lot of it is perverted things. So they would say all kinds of things, and they could almost word it through my mouth out loud. So I'm sitting here riding in the car trying to fight this, so they're not controlling my mouth. They can almost do it. They can almost control your mouth, and they can almost speak for you. It's really unreal. I don't know exactly how they do it, but that is forced speech, you guys. I know a lot of people might have that and stuff. And, like I say, when it comes down to it, I'm controlled. If they want to control me, they can control me. They can, they can do anything. Maybe not anything, but if you're strong enough, you can break the connection. But if you're in a situation where you're riding in the car with your family members and you don't want them to see what's going on, you don't want them to see what's going on, and they're almost mouthing thoughts in your head where you're almost speaking out loud. you know you know it's really unreal. I've gone through that several times. Whenever I'm around my family members, I get hit hard. I get hit super hard. Whenever I'm around people, they My family members constantly validate their technology. I know a lot of people don't believe this, but I'm in the same program as Todd Giffen. Um, and our perps have ESP. It's They can see your thoughts. To be honest with you, your perps can see your thoughts. Certain perps can see your thoughts. Not all of them, but certain perps can see your thoughts. I don't know exactly how they're doing it, if it's a brain to brain interface or whatever, but they're seeing your thoughts. And what they're doing is that they're putting a thought in my head, and then the perp sees my thought and validates their technology. What do? They bang. Every time they put a thought in my head, the perps bang to validate their technology. I know there's a lot of people, they might say, oh, I'm out there and I don't believe that. But I'm telling you the truth. This is what they do. They have ESP, you guys. Dr. Duncan even mentions that for a brief moment. He says they have real ESP, So this is what they do. In my program, anyway, they'll put a thought in my head and the perps will bang. They'll put a thought in my head and the perps will bang to validate that technology. So I'm in the car with my family members and we're going to the buffet. It's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to have fun. We're supposed to enjoy good food and all this stuff. The casino has awesome buffet. And these guys are hitting me like crazy the whole way up there. And my family members are validating their technology. They put a thought in my head, they hit. They put a thought in my head, boom, they hit. This is what they do in my program. And then they were giving me forced speech on top of it, which could be perverted. I am almost saying it aloud. They're almost moving my lips, and I am almost saying it aloud, and I'm sitting here trying to fight it the best I can. It's unreal. So it's really unreal. So I wanted to talk about forced speech for a minute, because they can almost make you say, they can almost make you say things. They can almost move your mouth and make you say things. It's unreal. I don't know exactly how they do it, but they obviously turn it way up and put thoughts in your head, and it almost comes out. You almost say what they're putting in your head. It could be anything. It could be talking about a hot girl. This girl's hot, blah blah blah. And they almost make you say it. It's unreal, you guys. If you haven't experienced that, you may not know what I'm saying, but it's amazing. At the same, it's disgusting, but at the same time, it's amazing what these people can do. It's amazing what these weapons can do. Mind control weapons. I was watching, earlier on YouTube, I was watching old MK Ultra documentaries and testimonies and stuff like that. And it was before they were using electromagnetic fields and stuff like that. Mind control weapons. Back then, they were using LSD and magic mushrooms, and You know, some of these other medications that I can't remember, you know, truth syrups and stuff like that. You know, they don't need any of that now. They don't need any of that now. They can they can um they can do the same effects remotely nowadays. Everything that they were trying to do in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, they can do remotely nowadays. They can do it remotely. You know, it's really amazing who came up with this, with these weapons and all this stuff, and to manipulate the brain and manipulate people's behaviors and stuff like that. It's amazing. And this has been around for 40 years. You know, it's truly amazing, and they can make you do all kinds of things. You know, they I mean, as far as like, you know, forced speech and all this stuff, you know, like I say, they're almost talking for you, and you're almost moving your lips, and you're sitting there trying to fight it, you know, but they're almost moving your lips and putting thoughts in your head, and you're almost saying those thoughts out loud. You know, it's crazy. You know, so I just thought I would do a little video and talk about forced speech for a little bit. Maybe some of you guys don't get that and stuff like that, and you know, you might not be able to relate with that, you know, and stuff. But I just thought I would talk about that a little bit, and you know, it's crazy. It really is crazy. You know, it's really crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I hope you guys doing well out there, and I'll talk to you guys later.